Milo the Brave, a bunny's journey beyond the meadow. In a valley deep within a dense forest called green grass, where birds sang all day and gentle winds rustled every leaf, lived a little bunny named Milo. The valley was a paradise for any creature, abundant food, no predators, and everyone lived peacefully under an unspoken rule: don't go too far, don't change, don't dream. Milo grew up surrounded by lessons of safety and rules. His parents were once injured during a drought while venturing out for extra food. They always reminded Milo, as long as you live well enough, that's good. Don't do anything out of the ordinary. And Milo followed that, at least throughout his childhood. But then one day, after a spring rain, Milo happened upon a starling bird taking shelter in the valley. The starling spoke of snow-capped mountains, rivers that flowed backwards, and vast blue oceans where the sun dipped into the water. Milo was stunned. Something stirred quietly within him. That night, while all the creatures slept, he gazed up at the star-filled sky and whispered to himself, "Why should this be the only place I ever know?" From that moment, Milo was no longer like any other bunny. He began to learn how to follow tracks, mark paths with tiny pebbles, listen to the wind, and record the starling's stories in a journal made of dry leaves. His friends started calling him the Strange Bunny. Some teased cruelly, "Maybe he thinks he's an eagle now." But Milo didn't mind. Every evening he would stand at the edge of the forest, staring into the distance, to the place the moonlight no longer touched. Then, one foggy morning, Milo left the valley. No one knew. He left behind only a small leaf with a note that read, "You cannot grow if you stay forever in familiar shadows." The first part of the journey was tough. Not even half a day in, Milo got lost. He faced his first forest storm, shivering from the cold. His food got soaked, and that night he curled up under a rotting log. Many times he asked himself, "Was I wrong? Should I go back?" But every time he remembered the old life, the repeating days, the invisible limits, Milo quietly pressed on. Along the way, he met many creatures. A hedgehog named Nuki taught him how to dig a hole to stay warm. An elderly squirrel couple who once traveled from the north told him about the seasons and how to read the stars. No one laughed at Milo. They encouraged him, shared their stories, and believed in what he was doing. For the first time, Milo felt he belonged to something bigger than himself. One night, he climbed the highest hill he had ever reached. The wind howled, but the sky was crystal clear. Far off in the distance, he saw a strange band of shimmering light, the sea reflecting the moon. Milo froze, then tears filled his eyes. He didn't return to live the old life. He came back to share. He told the little ones stories of new lands, drew maps of his journey, and taught those who wished to learn how to go far without getting lost. Some young bunnies began to grow excited. They asked him all sorts of questions. "How do you cross a stream? What should I bring to stay warm?" Milo smiled. He was no longer the small, timid bunny he once was. He had become a guide. We were not born to repeat, but to explore, to grow, and to live a life not just enough, but truly worth it.